Hello and welcome to Fridays with Julia. Let's see, what do I got this week? Hopefully I can take care of this really fast because I have to drive to the city in a little bit because my friend's having another little party thing. Same friend as a few weeks ago. So on the topic of last week, one dream I forgot to mention last week that I thought was funny was one from a couple years ago. I was running on the beach away from this giant sea monster, and he was asking me about my direction in life. I thought that was funny. I wouldn't worry too much about the Fruit Loops thing. I'm glad you guys were amused. My mind works in really strange ways. That's just the way I am. About me not liking Fruit Loops, I just never really liked artificial fruit flavor. I don't know why. I never cared for it very much. So this week's theme is favorite childhood TV shows. I was definitely through and through a Nickelodeon kid, meaning that, like Shelby, I watched Rugrats and Hey Arnold. And I also, basically, if it was on Nickelodeon during my childhood, I watched it. I kind of feel like since I'm the oldest person on this channel, I need to talk about things you guys wouldn't know. But Shelby worried me because she mentioned a lot of things that I would mention. There's a Secret World of Alex Mack, which was a TV show about a girl who got some sort of chemical substance all over her, and so she had magic powers. And Clarissa Explains It All. And let's see what else was there. In terms of shows I watched as a toddler, there was Eureka's Castle. I watched that. Blue's Clues and things like that was after my time. I was already too old at the time. And so I watched like Sesame Street and things like that instead as a little kid. I feel like I had to clarify that. I watched Fox Kids shows too sometimes, but I was really mostly a Nickelodeon kid. That's pretty much it. Responses. Let's see. Let's start with B. The skit was fun to watch. From your cosplay. You're talking about your friend who's from San Francisco. Actually, where I am from is just south of San Francisco, and so we have similar weather in San Francisco, and it does not get that hot there. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say your friend is wrong. Maybe she was referring to the lack of snow, because there's definitely a lack of snow. And when she was saying that Perth is similar to San Francisco in weather, but when you're talking about the high temperatures of summer, I'm like, no, San Francisco does not get that. Yeah. San Francisco's weather, well, let me just tell a story about the time that I've been to San Francisco many times in my life. And one time I went there, like, in late October, early November, which, in America is, fall, winter-ish. And, I brought a sweater. I was prepared for just typical San Francisco weather. You know, I brought a sweater, and which I thought would have been a little cold. Maybe would have been jacket weather already. I didn't know. But anyway, the day turned out to be one of those very, very rare hot San Francisco days. So I was just about dying that day. And that was like November. So that's sort of the weather I grew up in, like random hot days, random cold days, but mostly just mild. So is that like Perth? Okay, Shelby, you asked about our favorite reality TV shows. I don't really watch reality TV shows. I'm not much for watching TV anyway. But I heard on the Glee front that there will be, on Oxygen, they will be the reality show for the people who auditioned for Glee. And so perhaps I would get into that reality TV show, because I'm already into Glee, so makes sense. But I don't know. Oh, Daryl, sorry, your music was a bit distracting. It wasn't that the music was loud, it was just that your voice is so soft that it was like about the same level, and it was kind of hard to focus on it. But I did get out headphones, and I was able to catch what you said that way, but I didn't have anything that I really wanted to respond to. Sorry. Okay, so that's all for this week. See you next week. Bye.